Carle. Jason, go ahead and kick us off.
Hi, Gabby. Thanks for speaking with us today. Wanted to ask a little about this switch to the right side so far this season. Anyway, I don't assume that it's going to be every single game forever, but you do have to maybe not build from scratch some relationships on that side. But playing next to Tara, playing with Trinity further up the wing, there are, I'm sure some things that those partnerships could improve on. What have you seen in terms of building those relationships now that you've been at right back so far this year?
Yeah, for sure. Played left back my whole season. Last season, the right side is a different kind of playing for me, obviously. But I played with Trin on the left, so I already had that partnership. I think Tara is a great player, and obviously we have to build this relationship, and it's only been 2 games, but I think we're working on it, and I think I trust her, she trusts me, so yeah.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Andre, go ahead.
Hey, Gabby, thanks for speaking with us. I wanted to ask more about speaking on the right or playing on the right side as well. It's a little bit different than what we saw from you, obviously, last year. And even with Canada, it's a little bit different. So I know that it's one thing to you can play on either side, it doesn't really matter, but what actually changes in terms of your perspective, in terms of the different passes and runs you make? How different is it to actually play on the other side of the pitch?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously it's different. I think the main difference is that we're currently building in a 3-back. I think you could have seen. And so I'm not as high right now as I was when I was on the left side. So in terms of vision, attacking wise, it changes it a little bit. I'm more of a builder than someone that receives higher up the field. Obviously there's opportunities for me to go forward at times, but as of now, the way we're building, I'm a little bit more conservative in the back.
Yeah, and on that system, honestly, I wanted to get your thoughts on kind of the implementation of it, what it looks like with the team, like day to day in training, and your assessment of it and how it's really what it's brought out in your game and what it's kind of challenged you with your game.
I think I arrived from Gold Cup playing very high up the field with Canada, to then immediately transitioning to a more base role in that back 3. So for sure, for me, it was an adjustment, and I think it's still, for me, a work in progress, something I'm growing every day. It's different, but it definitely is an opportunity, also a challenge, and I'm embracing it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, back to Jason.
Oh, sorry, my hand was still up. I was done. Thanks. Sorry, Gabby.
Any more questions for Gabby?
I could ask one more.
Well,
All right. Just wanted to kind of get your feel, really not even connected to the Spirit, but of course, some of it based on your play with the Spirit over the past couple seasons, but becoming a regular for Canada. What has that kind of meant to you every time you're called up, and obviously got a lot of minutes during the Gold Cup? What has that kind of transition been like to become a more stable part of that team, of that national team?
Being called for Canada to play for Canada, being a part of the roster is always a huge honor. Wearing the jersey is, something that fills me with pride, and being able to get those minutes during the Gold Cup, I think that was special for me. Being able to consistently also play game after game, some things that I hadn't really done in a pretty long time with Canada. I think it gave me confidence too, while I'm with the team. But obviously whenever I'm there, it's just always a huge honor.
And a follow-up if I can, because I don't remember exactly what the format of the She Believes Cup is, but given your first match this year with the US was an outrageously waterlogged game, are you hoping for a rematch on a maybe better pitch so that you can actually, maybe go at them the way you wanted to?
For sure, yeah. And I think on the US side, I'm sure they would be looking forward to that too. I think that waterlogged field created a completely different game, if we can call it soccer. So I think it'd be really cool to match up again on a normal field.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Gabby. We will see you all on Sunday afternoon.
Thank you.